Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am here on the show, and I'm here to talk about the Philadelphia Phillies beating the New York Mets 11-3. Reaction here, just a dominant performance by the Phillies. The Phillies have took the first 3 games of this 4-game series, looking for a sweep tomorrow. Just another ass whooping, 11-3. Their offense dominated the whole night off the Mets pitching. This Mets team just has no heart, no life right now, no grit, just no nothing from this Mets team. From the pitching staff to the offense. 2 of their 3 runs they scored late in the 8th and 9th innings when this game was really already over. Clay Holmes sucked, Gregory Soto sucked, then you have Ryan Stank, and then Ryan Helsley. Even in low leverage, he gives up 2 runs. It's just, this Mets team has no life. That's just the reality. And it's not a guarantee they're going to make the playoffs yet. They're only 76-60. It's not a guarantee that this team's just going to make the playoffs. And you just can't trust this rotation of Clay Holmes, Sean Manaea. Even Sean Manaea is still going to start. You're really going to have to rely on the rookies to even get you to the wild card. That's just how pathetic this Mets team is right now. And Clay Holmes, 4 innings. 4 innings. 6 hits, 4 earned runs, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts from Clay Pigeon. Or Clay Manaea, as Frank the Tank called him. He was not good tonight, and their losing streak is now 5 games, and Holmes can't solve the case of the Phillies here in Citizens Bank Park. And through the first few innings, and I guess the bad news is they lost, but the good news is the Giants already lost, so they can't drop any additional ground. But the Mets, through the first bit, they've been outscored 18-4. I think this was like probably the 5th or 6th inning, somewhere between there. What is happening? I'm sorry. It's just the Mets are just not a good team. They're just depressing to watch, and that's how it is. That's the reality. They got outscored, what? These last 2 games, they have got outscored 20-6 in these last 2 games. That's just how depressing they are, and their pitching is terrible. When you have Clay Holmes out there every few days. 6 hits, 4 earned runs, walked 3, strikes out 5. Gregory Soto comes in and gives up 4. And they were mostly non-competitive in their 5th consecutive loss. And they have a 2-game wildcard lead with 16 games to play. And they're going to get swept tomorrow. It's just, the team quit. I just don't see how you can play this bad when every game is vital, especially towards the wild card. I don't see how you can mostly look this non-competitive in these games. No, you're not seeing much fight with this baseball team, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, Clay Holmes was terrible. Only goes 4 innings. Christopher Sanchez. 6 innings, 4 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts for Christopher Sanchez. Great outing from him. After that, he had a disaster outing against them in New York, but a great outing tonight of 6 innings of 1-run ball. And they are now 10 games ahead in the NL East standings. But yeah, great outing from Christopher Sanchez through 93 pitches, 60 strikes. Great effort from Christopher Sanchez. The starting pitching for them has been great this series. Aaron Nola, Ranger Suarez, Christopher Sanchez. And they've been phenomenal in this series. But yeah, we went over the starters for the bullpens. Gregory Soto, 1.1 innings, 4 hits, 4 earned runs, no walks, 2 strikeouts. Ryan Stank, 1.2 innings, 1 hit, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. Actually, had 4 strikeouts. Ryan Helsley, 1 inning, 3 hits, 2 earned runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. Even in low leverage, he gives up 2 runs and 11.08 ERA with the Mets. With the Mets, the Helsley trade was terrible. The Mullins trade was terrible. Manaea signing was horrible. Montas signing was horrible. What a terrible offseason and trading deadline for the New York Mets, man. He's been so terrible. But anyways, yeah. That's just the Mets pitching in a nutshell. Orion Kirkering, 1 inning, 1 hit, no earned runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. Jose Alvarado, 1 inning, 1 hit, 1 earned run, no walks, 1 strikeout. Lou Trevino, 1 inning, 3 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, no strikeouts. The Mets finally, it's just they finally start to get hits, but in these games, but it's when it's late, it's in garbage time. They don't get these. They can't even keep the game close. They'll finally start to get hits when it's like a 8-run ball game. But they can't do this shit in the beginning of these games, but they can do it when they're down by like 12 runs. Yeah, let's go over the offenses for the Phillies. Bader, 2 for 5, 2 runs scored. Continues to hit against the Mets. Schwarber, 1 for 2, 3 walks. Harper, 1 for 4, an RBI with a solo homer. Realmuto, 2 for 4, an RBI. Marsh, 3 for 5, 2 RBIs. Kepler, 3 for 4, 5 RBIs with a homer. Big game from Kepler. Kemp, 1 for 4, an RBI. Stott, 1 for 4 and a walk. And Walton, 0 for 5 and an RBI. For the Mets, Lindor was 0 for 3, pinch hitting Mauricio. 0 for 1 and a walk. Soto, 3 for 5 and RBI. Had a solo homer. Was a triple short of the cycle. Vientos, 0 for 3 and a walk. Alonso, 1 for 4. Marte, 2 for 4 and RBI. Nemo, 0 for 4. Alvarez, 0 for 1. Sanger, 1 for 1, pinch hitting. Siri, 0 for 2. Pinch hitting Mullins, 1 for 1 and a walk. Acuna, 0 for 2. And Beatty, pinch hitting 1 for 2 and an RBI. For the Phillies, they improved 86 and 60, 14 hits, 11 runs. 2 in the first, 2 in the fifth, 4 in the sixth, 1 in the seventh, 2 in the eighth. No errors for the Mets. They dropped to 76 and 60. 9 hits, 3 runs, 1 in the fourth, 1 in the eighth, 1 in the ninth, no errors. Scoring summary: bottom of the first, Realmuto single, and then a Kepler hit by pitch. Top of the fourth, Marte singles. Been the bottom of the fifth, Marsh with a double, and Kepler with a single. Bottom of the sixth, Marsh singles, Kepler singles, and then Kemp with a sac fly. Bottom of the seventh, Harper homers, and then top of the eighth, Soto homers. Bottom of the eighth, Kepler homers, and then a Walton ground out to make it 11-2. Beatty with an RBI single, and your final score is 11-3. Phillies win. This team's just terrible. Like, the offense is lifeless. They have no heart. They have no grit. They're not even showing any urgency for a team trying to make the wild card. They're just not showing much fight. The pitching's been awful. The offense, not there. And they're going to have another tough series this weekend with the Texas Rangers, and especially pitching against Jacob deGrom on Friday. So tomorrow they end their 4-game series with Philadelphia, looking to avoid a sweep. It'll be Jesus Luzardo against David Peterson, the final game of this 4-game series. So leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.